Here we are at Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, where the Philadelphia Phantasy will take on the Coaticook Stars in our second of 5 matches here tonight. Coaticook Stars going to be going on a tear here tonight. Whether or not they're able to keep their undefeated record intact is the question on the board tonight. Right now, they're 14-0 on the season. The away team tonight, Devon Crusade and Blue, doing it and doing it well. Haven't dropped more than a few periods where they have trailed here this season. And it's just going to be something of absolute beauty and absolute glory that we're going to see here tonight. It's the first seed, it's the third seed. And the third seed, the home team tonight, the Philadelphia Phantasy. Grady, Cherries, Laugh Track, joining the crowd. It looks like Grady's not going to be in the lobby, so that means somebody's going to have to fill his shoes. Who is it going to be? Taking a look at the previous games that the Philadelphia Phantasy have played and their games played total, I would go as far to bet that it's going to be Chris, Cherries, and maybe even K-Spire on the ice here for tonight's matchup. But of course, K-Spire playing 6 games, scoring 9 goals. Laugh Track playing 5, scoring 9. And Grady, really a rock that the Fantasy have built themselves upon. And in the grand scheme of things, none of the games here tonight really matter all that much. It's just, what is the first round going to be, and which side of the bracket are you going to fall on is the real question that's going to be down there on the ice. As we take a look at the standings as they stand currently on the website, don't know how accurate they are, don't know if they're still up to date, don't know if there's a staff member around updating the scores as is. But we just watched the Pittsburgh Vipers. Man, I just stroked out live on camera. Pittsburgh Vipers now claiming the 5th seed and jumping over into the 4th seed. They have 20 points on the standings, winning their 10th game here momentarily, just nanoseconds ago, it seems to be, against the Napoleon Neapolitans in an 11-9 victory. Napoli stays in 6th place. They are now playing against the same opponent, with the Erie Eels being in that middle gap. It is the 4th and the 5th seed that play each other in round 1. Winner goes on to play the Coaticook Stars. What is now the Fantasy 3rd spot will take on the Napoli 6th spot. The winner of that best of 3 goes on to play the Plymouth Plague. The first round bye is already set in stone. The Plymouth Plague, the Coaticook Stars, both of them have the first round bye under their belt. And really, those two are interchangeable, and the bottom 4 are interchangeable going into tonight. And we're going to find out how interchangeable they are. Philadelphia Fantasy with a win here will clinch themselves one of the middle 3, the 3rd, the 4th, or the 5th seed. Nobody, I don't think Napoli can take them out anymore, as they have 4 points on the remaining board. That puts them at a maximum of 22 standing points by the end of tonight. Philadelphia Fantasy at 23. So whether they win or whether they lose this game, they will not be in 6th place. So the only way that they're going to be playing in that system, playing against the Plague, is if a team knocks them out of that spot. Fantasy, Napoli, not sure if this is the side of the bracket you want to be on. I've talked to a few of the pro players, not going to name any of them by name, but the general consensus was we just don't want to play Plymouth. Anybody but Plymouth is fine. We can maybe beat Coaticook. That's a maybe. But we definitely can't beat Kylar, and of course Mace on the roster here this season for the boys in purple from Minnesota. So that's the general consensus. Whatever happens tonight is going to be interesting, but they don't have the best goal differential neither, but we're going to see how they got into 3rd place with, what was that? What was the goal differential? I missed it entirely. I forgot to look at it in depth. But Philadelphia Fantasy, 3rd place with a -13 goal differential, something I've never seen in all my years of casting this game. There's an S at the end of that now. It's been that long. I feel really old about it. But Philadelphia Fantasy, -13 goal differential. They let up 103, which is almost the most out of any playoff team. If Napoli didn't give up 11 against the Pittsburgh Vipers, they would hold that title for worst goal different, or the worst goals against out of the playoff contenders. That sounds mean, but I think it's kind of funny, and I know that Grady won't take that personally. But it's going to be Laugh Track Cherries and Chris LOL on the ice here tonight, taking a look at the previous 5 from both sides of the ice. Philadelphia Fantasy coming off a 2-game winning streak, first against the Columbus Clappers 3-2, then against the New Jersey Noobs 5-4. And, well, you can see when they win, it's by 1, it's by 2, and sometimes whenever they play the 9th seed, the Minneapolis Milk Duds, it's by a little bit more than that. But when they lose by a lot. When they win by a few. Keep that in mind as you're betting on the game here tonight. Coaticook Stars on the flip side haven't dropped the game yet. They've beaten the likes of the Noobs, the Plymouth Plague, the Pittsburgh Vipers, the defending champions, and of course the Philadelphia Fantasy earlier this season. We'll see which of these teams comes out on top here tonight. But the Coaticook Stars feeling pretty good about themselves, and you have to be. You're the first place team. You're really just playing to the tune of your own drum. Last time these two teams met on the ice, it was 6-5 in favor of Coaticook. Blue had a goal, Crusade with 3, D-Bon with 2, for their total of 6. It went into overtime, so we might have that same thing happen here tonight. Chris LOL was on the ice with 3 goals, K-Spire 1, Laugh Track 1. They have Cherries instead of K-Spire here tonight. We'll see if that affects the dynamic that's going to be on the ice here tonight. But Blue's playing 9 SPL games straight. That's almost 5 hours of SPL slapshot. Blue's going to get tired by the end of it, and this is going to be the starting point. This is going to be the pace setter. This is going to be how good is Blue actually, and what can we compare him against as the night progresses on. But 6 players ready to rock, 6 players ready to roll. D-Bon Blue, Crusade for the Stars, Chris, Cherries, Laugh Track for the Fantasy. Fantasy right side in the purple. On the right, we have the red team, known as the Coaticook Stars. As the puck has dropped, the game is on here in the first period, and time is underway for this one. D-Bon, near side, down the straight, looking for Crusade with a lengthy pass. Chris going to be the last man back for it. And touch this one over to Laugh Track. Laugh Track, topside, finds Cherries, chips it towards the cage. Laugh Track there, collapses on it, but not able to take it away from Blue. Here's Chris Poling, shooting! Nice save by D-Bon. Fighting his way topside. Crusade with a shot, denied there by Chris. Here's Blue, down low, sends this one down and around the boards. Here's Laugh Track here, trying to get a few pieces of that pie. So he sends that one back down along his own end wall. Chris topside, stopped by D-Bon. D-Bon Poling, topside, not able to get that one back to the point from the backhand hook. Here's Chris with it once more for the Philadelphia Fantasy. Throws this one down memory lane. Nobody there to pick up that loose bag of change. D-Bon here looking towards that top side of the ice. Finding its way to Crusade. Shooting. Hits the side of the cage. Comes over there. Out in front. Nice stop there by Laugh Track. Awarded that save. Sends off to the near side for a little inspection change. Goes off Crusade. Finding Laugh Track. Top side. Out of the reach of Cherries. D-Bon gets it low. Finding Laugh Track back into the corner. Here's Chris with it now for Philadelphia. Goes off a shot. Scoring. And the first shot. First goal. Coming out of the department of Cherries himself. Able to find a way to get his team on the board. The shots may be tied, but the score is not. And here in the first, it's a difference of 1. For the minute, what was that? A minute 53? I don't know how to do math. There's 3 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in that first period of action. Cherries with another shot. Better save there by D-Bon, keeping that one wide. Off to the far side. Cherries there picking his pocket, looking to take him out for all he's worth. D-Bon stick check, not able to get him off the puck. Cherries here off the backhand, stopped by Laugh Track. Laugh Track here back at the point, sends this one over to Chris. Chris at his own blue line. Leans with it, rocks with it, throws this one down the straight, finds Cherries off the end wall. D-Bon there, takes it away towards that top side, off the backhand, down the straight, out of the reach of Crusade. Here's Chris with it once more. 3 minutes, 24 to go here in the first. Philadelphia still leads 1-0. Laugh Track, corner to corner. Chris not able to get it there in time, finds D-Bon down low. Crusade back to D-Bon, shooting near side, and that one goes wide of the traffic. Blue tries to keep this one alive. A new fit, no bikini here tonight. Might just be looking to live it up. Might not be looking too much. They definitely. The amount of weight this game holds on the Coaticook season tonight is not going to be something that they really want to toy with. Everybody wants an undefeated pro season, and that is one of the hardest things to get. I think we only have one other team that has had a undefeated regular season, and that was the Pittsburgh Vipers back in season number 5. Half a decade, or I don't know what that would be called because we don't have a season per year. Great question. Anyway, Laugh Track awarded the save. Goes off Blue with a shot attempt. I think Chris was able to snuff that one out. Goes out the other way. Shooting, scoring, and Cherries with another one. 2 goals Cherries, 2 goals Philadelphia, and they lead it by 2. Cherries lopping this one top side down the straight. Here's Laugh Track. Great shot. Better block there by D-Bon. Sent off to the far side for a little handle by Crusade, but not able to get it there solid enough nor in time. Chris takes his time with the puck down the near side. Cherries might have an open lane, but he will not take it. Shooting this instead goes off Blue. Cherries here takes this one back up topside, stopped by Crusade. Crusade to Blue, 1 man to beat, backhand. Shooting, nice stop there by Chris, and you'll keep possession back for the Philadelphia Fantasy. Fantasy coming in to the Pro Division here this season. This is their first season in the Pro Seeds, and they've really made themselves here at home. They found a way to win games coming out of the Challenge Division. They won the championship down there, and they got the automatic bye into this division this season. And they're showing that the system works, and it's something that we might keep going here as season 11, 12, and 13 really come to be. Laugh Track out in front. Cherries here. Paul is shooting. Nice save there by Blue. Coming off to the near side, here's Devon looking for Crusade. Crusade at the point, keeps possession of the puck after a few stick checks. Finds his way down low. Chris, near side, goes off Laugh Track. Here's Devon with an out back into his own defensive end. So he looks to send that one off the forehand. Stopped by Chris. Chris with the backhand shot from the takeaway. Not able to get that one past Blue. Blue here tries his best to get the puck, but not able to do so. So finds his way freed up over to Crusade. Leads this one over to Devon. Backhand pass over to Crusade. Dangling, shooting. Stopped by Cherries on the far side. Face off dot. That'll come down to the near side wall. Here's Blue in the neutral zone. Cycles it back defensively with a minute to go here in the first. They're down by 2. Looking to take that one step to start this comeback story here tonight. Coaticook still remains in possession. Cherry's taking that one away from Crusade from the flubbed fan. Little fake out. Laugh Track near side. Blue takes it away. Forehand. Fakes the shot. Takes a secondary try at it. Laugh Track overextending on that one. Getting faked out a little bit, but not able to pick the cherry off the tree, so to speak. Here's Chris, near side, throwing over to Laugh Track. Laugh Track here off the forehand, trying to ring that one around the rosy. Will he find it in his pocket? There's no sunshine there. Blue, backhand from the red, shooting. Nice stop there by Chris, sent off the far side and wide. Here's Chris on the return fire with 20 seconds remaining here in the first period of a possible 3 here tonight. Cherries, Laugh Track, pulling, shooting, hits the post, and that one rings wide off the near side. Laugh Track off the backhand scoop. Cherries here, pulling, shooting. Nice stop there by Devon right from the get-go. 10 seconds remain here in the first. Here's Cherries trying to extend the lead to 3. Cherries finding its way near side, back over to Chris. Blue. That one's going to end it here for period number 1. Philadelphia 2, Coaticook 1 at the end of the first here at Wells Fargo Center. Both teams not backing down. Both teams never saying die. The shots are even. My count was a little off. That's the first time that's happened in a long time. But Philadelphia, pretty good on the offensive side and pretty solid. I think that is considered perfect, if you ask me. 3 saves made. Devon taking them down. I don't know how that statistic works. 5 shots, 5 saves. Phantasy are the perfect team, I bet. Anyway, we're down on the ice. Second period of action. Ready to rock, ready to roll. Good defense so far. We'll see if they can keep it up. Coaticook right side in the red. Philadelphia right side in the purple. The puck goes off the face-off into the crowd. Someone's going home with a black eye or a souvenir. All depends how well they were paying attention. Chris, near side, stopped by Devon. Thrown over off Crusade, and in it goes! And that's goal 1. I don't know how, what form or facet you might think of that one on the ice, but is there 2 pucks on the ice? This is something I noticed while I was casting. I think it was Bueller on Twitch. He had a community tournament. I stepped in, and they asked me to cast, and I said yes. During that broadcast, there was a few of the spectators that saw 2 pucks on the ice. I don't know what happens, but it's a new thing. Some people see it, some people don't. It's not real. It's all a figment of your imagination, but that second goal is not. 4:32 remaining in this second period of action, and the Coaticook Stars finding a way to get on top. Both goals by Crusade, but I think that first goal really made by Devon and his awareness of where to put the puck. But it's good stuff so far. 2 pucks have been a thing for a while. I haven't seen it quite yet. It doesn't affect spectators as much as the players, but I think it's just because you don't always have a spectator in the lobby to watch your games. Blue, Devon, near side, forehand shot. Nice shot and a better goal. Laugh Track just sitting back, asking God one question, and that's, I don't know what happened, but why? Man, thought he had it. In fact, he was the have-e. 4:12 to go. 3-2's the gap. Coaticook, lighten it up. They're feeling good about it. Devon, near side, Blue here with the now. Game started with 2 unanswered goals from the Philadelphia Fantasies courtesy. Coaticook coming right back with 3 unanswered of their own. Crusade, Devon from the hip, not able to take it away. Cherries finds Laugh Track, empty cage. Will he hit it? He's just going to walk it in, and that's all she was talking about when she was talking about that gum drops, lemon drops, and the other one that also drops. I don't know what you want from me, Chief. It's just a client-side thing. Yeah, it's just a weird visual bug on your own end. You can move the puck around. I don't know what happens if you put it in the net. I don't think anything, because we're looking at the puck the server sees as the true puck. So, don't know what happens with it. Very strange. Devon Looking to wheel him, looking to deal him. Laugh Track there making his life difficult. Finds Cherries off the hip of Laugh Track. Back over to Cherries. Cherries with a forehand fan on that one. Comes back out to Chris. Chris here with an out. Forehand shot goes off Debon and wide of the net. As he rings that one down near side. Here's Blue with it. Blue, not notorious for his 3 play, but he has been playing the defensive role more times here this season as they have a very solid core 3 from the Coaticook side. Not dropping a game so far here this season. Tonight, they got 4 games to keep that going. Laugh Track, bank pass, down low, finds Chris with it now. 3:06 to go in the middle chapter of play. We're tied at 3s. Chris Walton with it, goes off Blue, goes off Crusade, and down low to Debon. Top side, Crusade with it now. Crusade looks for Blue, leads him too far. Chris going to get a piece of it, but not the puck. Blue shooting, scoring, and he just plays with his food. I don't know what else to say there. Blue had an absolute fabulous shot, a fabulous goal. Picked that one right down center lane. Laugh Track overextends on it. Be a little out of his practice, I don't know. Ebon, top side, looking to make the most of his opportunities. Here's Blue with it now. Looking near side over to Crusade. Crusade here in trouble. Immediate pressure from Chris. Going to send that one back into the corner. Blue has the step off the forehand. Not able to hit Debon with it. Here's Cherries with it now on the far side wall. Debon here getting a few hands into the mix. Cherries down low. Goes off Crusade. Cherries once more with it on the far side face-off circle. Brings this one back to the neutral zone. Chris here taking this one down the near side for the Philadelphia Fantasy. Chips this one over to Laugh Track. Laugh Track out in front, finding its way towards a dangerous shooting spot for Cherries, but not able to get that one through the defense of Coaticook. 2:09 to go here in the second period of action. Philadelphia 3, Coaticook 4. Tonight's only match between these two teams. They're closing out the series against each other. Everybody plays everybody twice in the Pro Division, and Chris says, hey, how you doing? Mind if I take that one for a walk? Laugh Track, great dangle to open up the passing lane. Debon there to challenge the shooter, but it was not enough to take away the lane. 2 minutes to go. We're tied at 4s here in the second. Fantasy not backing down. Cherries crosses it in front. Here's Laugh Track with a shot goes off the side of the cage. Blue here picking it up down in the corner. Debon stopped by Laugh Track. Here's side Chris over towards Cherries. Not able to catch it off the orbit. Cherries once more goes off the stick of Blue. Back to Chris. Chris reverses that one topside back into the corner of Coaticook. Stopped by Blue. Kept down low. Blue with possession now for the Stars. Looking to break this tie. Forehand shot goes off Chris. Laugh Track takes it away. Stick check by Crusade. Knocks it loose from Blue. Here's Chris. Near side Laugh Track. Goes off to Ebon. Topside shooting. Saved there by Chris towards that top side of the ice. He'll take refuge back behind his own defensive fence, known as the net. Ebon to Blue. Near side in the referee circle. They battle it out. Crusade going to be the victor there. 1:08 to go here in the second period of action. Still tied at 4s here at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Blue near side. Debon. 60 seconds to go. Taking his time with the puck. Not going to be the first man to make the mistake. Cuts this one near side over to Crusade. Banks it. Shoots it. Not able to score. Someone goes off the side of the cage. Here's Chris with an out. Crusade. Laugh Track. Going off to Crusade once more. Rings this one down to the near side. Debon low. Finds Crusade. Crusade dangling. Near side wraparound. Stopped by Cherries as he forces this one back to the point. Debon pass over to Blue. Blue down low. Crusade back to Blue at the point. Blue with a shot. Nice save by Chris. Sends off to the far side wall. Chris here with an out. Looks down near side. Goes off Laugh Track in the neutral zone. He's going to send this one back down low for his defenseman, Chris. Here's Chris solo out with the puck now. Off the backhand. Looking for the shot. Stopped by Blue. Goes off the stick check of Cherry. Shooting Laugh Track. Not able to find it from the point. Crusade safely sends that one over to his captain. Debon leads Blue too far onto the wall. 10 seconds to go. Cherries finds its way off his stick. Laugh Track fights that one free once more. 5 seconds remain. Pass over to Chris. 3 seconds, and that's going to do it for the second period of action. 4-4 on the board here at the Wells Fargo Center. Nobody with the lead at the end of the second. Coaticook, Philadelphia battling their teeth out here tonight, giving everything they got on the board. And that perfect streak on the defensive side for Philadelphia has come to a halting end with those 3 unanswered goals to open up that second period. Coaticook played a fabulous first half of that second period, and then Philadelphia finding a way to adapt to it. But the third period's ready to rock, ready to roll. We're back down on the ice for your third and final period between the right side defending the Philadelphia Fantasy and defending the left side, the Coaticook Stars in the red. Shooting hits the post right off the get-go. Not able to find a way to get that one to haunt him in his dreams here tonight. Crusade looking to swing this one down near side. Off the back end, here's Blue. Blue dangle, shooting, hits that side of the net. Now it remains wide at the cage. Here's Chris, bank pass. Blue, back looking for the dot, not able to find it. Blue, down low in the corner. Here's Chris, topside Crusade. Crusade, Pass over to Debon. Debon back down low, finds Crusade. Crusade looking to dangle with this one down to the near side. Stopped by Cherries. Crusade stopped by Laugh Track. Goes over to Blue. Blue sniffed out there. Here's Laugh Track with it once more with 4 minutes 20 to go here in the third period of action. Chris gets a piece. Blue gets a hand on it. Throw this one down the length of the ice over to Cherries. Blue trying to free that one up for the Coaticook Stars off the back and not able to find Crusade. Going to take it himself, and Chris going to throw that one down into the Phantasy corner. Bank pass out of the zone, goes off Cherries. Debon down low. Crusade out in front, just wide of Blue. So he'll take this one back down low. Crusade looking to wheel and deal to the near side point. Blue holds it, shoots it, not able to find the net as it goes off the far side and wide. Debon looking to keep this cycle alive, finds its way down towards Crusade, but not on his stick. Chris sandwiched between the Stars offense. Crusade going to walk away with it cleanly. Back to the point, finds Debon. Debon down low. Cherries stops it. Cherries trying to find a way to open this one up and out of the zone as the Philadelphia Phantasy really on the back pedal right now. Off the double doink. Debon going to send it right back down where it came from. Here's Chris with 3:33 to go here in the third. With a 4-4 score on the board. Next goal might be the one to put it away with the lack of goal scoring here in this third period. Both teams very cautious. Fantasy playing great defense, and Laugh Track with a backhand ripper finds a way to break the tie. 3:22 to go here in the third, and Laugh Track finding a way to get it done. Great shot. Just left Debon back there to battle with his demons and his devices, as he's just back there looking as big as he can and hoping the puck will find a way to hit him. Chris near side finds Cherries, looking to make that a 2-goal lead. Chris over top side. Laugh Track shooting wide of the net off the near side. Debon would have had it if it was on. Crusade, Laugh Track back at the point. Dangles near side, finds Chris. Chris here pulling, shooting, stopped by Crusade. Keeps this one down low. Bank pass to his captain. Here's Debon with the puck now. Just under 3 minutes remaining here in regulation. Coaticook Stars' undefeated term is under stress right now. And that's going to go in off Cherries. Oh, that stinks for the Coaticook Star fans. Great positioning. Back on the defensive side, Cherries, right spot, right time, and Debon thinking about it. I guarantee it. He's thinking about it. He's not happy about it neither. Chris, long shot, and that's just going to be an insult to injury. That's just mean. 3 goals now, the gap. Chris with an empty cage down the ice. Nobody back to tell him no. And that's 7 on the board for Philadelphia. Chris, Crusade, near side to Blue. Blue looks for the backhand cycle, goes off Chris down low. There's Chris with it once more, looking top side, throws this one off the face of Blue. Cherries here with it now. They battle it out in the neutral zone. Blue pushes that one forward, goes off to Crusade, shooting off the end of the wall in the Philadelphia zone. Nearing that halfway mark in this third period, what has been done can be undone. Crusade looking to take that step, shooting, scoring, goes through a body. I don't know what happened there, but they got 5 on the board. They're feeling pretty all right about it. Man, I thought for sure Chris had that. Cherries, Laugh Track, trying to find a way to get this one through to Blue. Blue here with 2 minutes 10 remaining. Nice shot by Crusade. A better save there by Chris. Going to keep that one out of the crease. Here's Cherries with it now down the near side. Looking for a handle on this one. Goes past Blue on the stick check. Thrown off the wall. Blue able to find his way to Debon. Debon has one man beat. Finds Crusade. Throwing this one near side. Looking for that orbit header off the center lane by Blue. Just not quite on the money enough to get contact. Debon, Blue, near side, shooting. Tries to beat him short side, not able to find the cage. Here's Chris with 1:43 to go here in the third period of action. Everybody in the lobby kind of from the East Coast. Some of them from Canada. And Blue, the lone man from the Mountain States, playing with a 60-plus ping. 30 more than the rest of the lobby if my sources are correct. And he's been doing a heck of a job for the last, I think it's been 6 seasons. He's been in the Pro Division now, playing on that rocky ping. 1:19 to go, 2 goals the gap. Coaticook's looking to withhold their undefeated record. Crusade just not able to force the issue in the crease enough to get that one through the defense. Solid stuff between the pipes so far here from Chris on the third period of play. Crusade, Cherries, goes over to Blue. Blue polling, looking for the shot lane, goes off Laugh Track in the crease. Oh, what a save by Chris, LOL. My goodness. I don't know how he just so happens to be at the very exact spot the center of the puck hits. My goodness. Philadelphia might deserve this win. They just might. And that'll put any amount of controversy to their third place name to bed. Last game of the season for Philadelphia. They're putting on a show for us here tonight. Cherry shooting, scoring, and they show them they got what it takes to hang with the Pro Division best, as they are looking to be the team that takes down the almighty 14-0 Coaticook Stars. They got a 3-goal lead, 36 seconds, and not let them score Laugh Track leading the team to victory with Cherries and Chris. Everybody putting in their work. Everybody coming out with their battle wounds, their injuries. Laugh Track shooting wide of the net. 22 seconds remain. Blue down low. D-Bon here with the puck now. Looking to break this one down the near side. Then the far. And he knows it's over. Laugh Track takes it away. Backhand, forehand. Not able to take a swing at that one. As he takes this one back into the neutral zone. 10 seconds remain. D-Bon looking for the takeaway. Not able to find a great stick checks there by Chris. And a great stick swing to get it out. And that will do it. The Philadelphia Fantasy take out the Coaticook Stars 8-5 on the last day of the season for their final game of Season 10's regular season. Their postseason is going to be wild, and now they will sit back and they will wait their opponent. Who it's going to be, nobody knows. We're going to have to wait until the end of tonight at about 10:30, 11 o'clock. We should have a pretty solid idea. Philadelphia Fantasy pretty close to cementing themselves as a third-place team. We'll see what the rest of the games tonight have in store for us. 8-5 final score. Beautiful, beautiful play from both sides of the ice. Blue with 1, Crusade with 3, D-Bon with 1 as well for the Coaticook Stars. 2 for Chris, 4 for Cherries, 2 for Laugh Track, and 7 of the 10 saves tonight from the Fantasy side coming out of the back pocket of Chris LOL. Absolutely marvelous game. Absolutely great stuff. We're not done yet. We got 3 more to go. Coaticook Stars, Pittsburgh Vipers coming up next on the SPL Network. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Darth. We'll be right back after this short break.